when your hands tingle just holding a coffee cup, or your legs feel shaky on the stairs. It's not just age catching up. It's a sign your body's collagen scaffolding is breaking down, the framework that keeps your nerves sharp and your muscles steady. But the right fruits can help rebuild that support from the inside out. And fruit number 3, research shows it can cut frailty risk nearly in half. After 60, collagen loss isn't just about wrinkles. It quietly weakens the very fibers that keep you steady on your feet and free from that pins and needles feeling in your hands. I've seen patients go from fearing a fall to walking confidently again, simply by adding the right collagen-rich fruits to their meals. Today, I'll share 8 science-backed options with exactly how much and when to eat them so you can protect your mobility and independence. 1. Amla, the collagen supercharger. You might not have heard of Amla, but this small green fruit works like a spark plug for your body's collagen engine. It's packed with more vitamin C than almost any fruit on Earth. And that's the very nutrient your body uses to turn amino acids into strong, stable collagen fibers. Imagine collagen as the steel inside a skyscraper. Without enough vitamin C, that steel begins to rust. In your body, it means weaker tendons, slower nerve repair, and yes, more tingling in your hands and feet. In 2020, researchers found that more than half of older adults with neuropathy were low in vitamin C. And here's the jaw dropper. When those levels were restored, tingling symptoms dropped by almost 70%. Frank, 72, knows exactly what that feels like. He used to wake every morning with pins and needles running through his fingers. His daughter finally convinced him to swap his morning pastry for a warm glass of water with a teaspoon of Amla powder. 4 weeks later, he told me, "Doc, I can hold my coffee without that burning tingle." The best part? You don't need much. 1 or 2 fresh Amla fruits in the morning, or just a teaspoon of powder in warm water, can fuel your collagen repair cycle for the entire day. And remember, collagen isn't just about strength, it's about resilience. And that's where Guava shines. 2. Guava, the frailty fighter. If Amla is the spark plug, Guava is the daily tune-up for your body's scaffolding. Bright, sweet, and easy to find, Guava is loaded with vitamin C and a cocktail of antioxidants that calm the silent inflammation eating away at your muscles. You see, as we age, tiny inflammatory signals, things with intimidating names like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, start running wild. They chip away at muscle fibers, making your legs feel heavier, your grip weaker. But Guava acts like a quiet bodyguard, lowering those signals before they can do damage. In 2022, a study in nutrients followed older adults in Thailand. Those who regularly ate guava were 48% less likely to become frail. That's not just a number. That's the difference between walking across the park on your own and needing someone's arm for balance. Maria, 69, didn't think fruit could make a difference, but she started adding half a guava to her morning yogurt just because she liked the taste. 2 months later, she noticed she could open jars again without asking her grandson for help. It's that simple. 1 medium guava with breakfast or as a mid-morning snack 4 or 5 times a week. That's enough to keep your body scaffolding strong and ready. And if guava is a bodyguard, the next fruit is like a gentle massage for your blood vessels, helping every nutrient you eat actually reach your muscles and nerves. 3. Kiwi, the microcirculation. Booster kiwi might look small and fuzzy, but inside, it's a powerhouse for your circulation. Every bite is packed with vitamin C and special plant compounds that help your blood flow more freely through the tiniest capillaries in your body, the ones that deliver oxygen and nutrients straight to your muscles and nerves. Think of it like this. If your muscles are engines, your blood vessels are the fuel lines. When those lines are clean and open, every cell gets the premium fuel it needs to repair and stay strong. But if they're narrowed or sluggish, your legs can feel heavy, your hands colder, and your recovery slower. A large study in clinical nutrition found that people who ate at least 5 portions of fruit and vegetables a day, kiwi included, improved their grip strength by over 2 kilograms. That's the kind of change you can feel every time you pick up a grocery bag. Leon, 65, decided to try something simple. He swapped his evening cookies for 2 ripe kiwis. Within weeks, he noticed something subtle but important. His morning walks felt lighter. The hill near his house didn't leave him breathless, and his hands didn't feel as stiff on cooler days. Here's the trick. Have your kiwis in the evening. That way, while you sleep, your circulation is helping deliver repair materials exactly where they're needed most. And while kiwi keeps your blood flowing, the next fruit tackles another hidden culprit, the inflammation that slowly erodes your joints from the inside out. 4. Strawberries. The inflammation. Tamer, strawberries aren't just a sweet treat. They're one of nature's quietest joint protectors. Their bright red color comes from anthocyanins, powerful compounds that calm the fire of inflammation that can slowly eat away at your cartilage and weaken the tissues that hold you steady. Picture this. Inside your knees and wrists, tiny sparks of inflammation can flare up every day, even from simple wear and tear. Over time, those sparks turn into a slow burn, making movement stiff, achy, and less dependable. Strawberries act like a built-in fire extinguisher, cooling that burn before it causes lasting damage. A 2022 study in nutrients found that older adults who increased anthocyanin intake cut key inflammatory markers by 25%. That's the kind of shift you can feel bending down in the garden or climbing a flight of stairs without wincing. Helen, 70, started adding a cup of fresh strawberries to her morning smoothie 3 times a week. After a month, she told me, I didn't even notice it at first, but one day after gardening, I realized my knees weren't throbbing anymore. The best part? You don't need to wait for summer. Frozen strawberries work just as well, as long as they're unsweetened. 1 cup, 3 or 4 times a week, is enough to keep that inflammation in check. And while strawberries put out the fire, the next tropical fruit brings in the repair crew, helping rebuild the collagen your body loses every single day. 5. Papaya, the collagen repair. Assistant papaya might look soft and sweet, but inside, it's armed with one of the most useful tools for an aging body, an enzyme called papain. This natural enzyme helps you break down proteins from your meals into the amino acids your body needs to rebuild collagen. Think of papaya as the cleanup crew at a construction site. Before new beams can be set in place, the old debris has to be cleared away. Papain does that for your digestion, making sure the raw materials for collagen repair are delivered right on time. A 2020 paper in Aging and Disease showed that seniors with higher levels of collagen type 6, the kind your nerves and muscles depend on, repaired nerve damage faster and recovered movement sooner. That repair process starts with getting enough building blocks, and papaya helps make them available. George, 74, used to end his days with pie or pudding. He swapped those desserts for a cup of ripe papaya after lunch. Within weeks, he noticed something subtle. After his afternoon walks, the heaviness in his legs faded faster. Here's the simple routine. Enjoy 1 cup of ripe papaya in the middle of the day. Not only will it satisfy your sweet tooth, it will work quietly behind the scenes to feed your collagen repair system. And if papaya is the repair crew, the next fruit is the everyday shield, protecting your collagen from breaking down in the first place. 6. Oranges, the everyday collagen. Guard oranges are so familiar, it's easy to forget how powerful they really are. Every juicy slice is loaded with vitamin C, the single most important nutrient for forming collagen's triple helix structure. That's the tightly wound design that makes your tendons springy, your skin firm, and your joints stable. But there's something else oranges do. They help block something called age cross-linking, a process where sugars in your blood latch onto proteins and make them stiff, brittle, and prone to damage. It's like leaving a rubber band out in the sun until it cracks. A 2021 study in the Pakistan Journal of Medical Sciences found that just 200 milligrams of vitamin C a day reduced neuropathic pain by 37% in older adults over 12 weeks. That's not just pain relief. That's protecting the connective tissue that keeps your body moving the way it should. Evelyn, 67, used to crash every afternoon. She swapped her mid-morning cookie for a medium orange, and the energy slump disappeared. Her hands also felt steadier when holding her embroidery needle, something she hadn't expected. It's an easy change: one medium orange or a glass of fresh, no sugar-added juice with breakfast. It's a small habit that quietly guards your collagen day after day. And if oranges are your everyday shield, the next fruit is like anti-rust coating for your joints, locking in mobility as the years pass. 7. Blueberries, the oxidative stress shield. Blueberries may be small, but they carry some of the most concentrated protection your joints and nerves can get. Their deep blue color comes from anthocyanins, antioxidants that hunt down and neutralize free radicals. Those free radicals are like microscopic sparks, slowly burning through your collagen fibers and even damaging the myelin sheath that insulates your nerves. Over time, that damage makes joints creakier, muscles weaker, and your balance less steady. But blueberries work like an anti-rust coating, sealing and protecting the wiring and scaffolding that keep you moving confidently. In 2022, researchers writing in Nutrients found that older adults who consumed anthocyanins daily improved joint mobility by 38%. That's the kind of change you notice when standing up from a chair or walking across a parking lot without hesitation. Carl, 71, started sprinkling half a cup of blueberries into his morning oatmeal. Within a few weeks, he realized something surprising. The leg cramps he used to get after long walks were almost gone. It's easy to do the same, fresh, frozen, or even thawed from frozen. Just make sure they're unsweetened. Half a cup a day is enough to keep your collagen protected and your movement smooth. And if blueberries are your anti-rust coating, our final fruit is like oiling the hinges of your body's moving parts, keeping them flexible and free. 8. Mango, the tropical elastin. Partner. Mango isn't just a sweet taste of summer. It's a powerful partner for both collagen and elastin, the fibers that give your joints flexibility and your skin its gentle stretch. While collagen is your scaffolding, elastin is the hinge. Without it, movement feels stiff, and even turning your head or reaching for a shelf can feel restricted. Mango is rich in carotenoids and vitamin C, a combination that not only supports collagen repair, but also helps elastin fibers bounce back from daily wear. Think of it like adding oil to squeaky hinges so they swing smoothly again. A study in clinical nutrition showed that seniors with higher fruit intake, mango among them, had stronger grips and better mobility scores. Those are the everyday wins that mean you can carry your groceries, play with the grandkids, and get up from the couch without that slow, careful push. Sandra, 70, had a habit of finishing lunch with a slice of cake. She swapped it for a cup of fresh mango chunks 2 or 3 times a week. In just a few weeks, she noticed her morning stiffness was fading, and getting out of bed didn't feel like warming up an old engine anymore. Here's your routine: 1 cup of fresh mango after lunch, 2 to 3 times a week. Sweet, satisfying, and quietly protecting the flexibility that makes daily life feel easy. And now you've met all 8 of the fruits that can help rebuild, protect, and keep your collagen working, so your legs stay strong, your hands steady, and your independence intact. Imagine this. You wake up, wrap your hands around a warm mug of coffee, and there's no tingling. You stand up from the chair without bracing on the armrest. Your legs feel steady, your steps confident, and you don't have to think twice about walking across the yard or playing with the grandkids. That's the quiet power of giving your body the building blocks it's been missing. You don't have to overhaul your diet overnight. Start with just one of these fruits this week. Maybe it's the amla in your morning water or the blueberries in your oatmeal, and watch how your body responds. If staying strong, steady, and independent matters to you, there's a whole world of simple, science-backed changes we can explore together. So, hit that subscribe button, join our community, and let's make sure the years ahead are your most capable, confident, and healthy yet. And remember, before making big changes to your diet, talk with your healthcare provider to make sure it's right for you.